Brisbane Yamaha knows boats.
Hey, it's Aaron from Brisbane Yamaha here, 2020, and I've got another new model for you. 2020 is going to be an awesome time for us, and not only because of Quintrex and the new models, but the new yard. Brisbane Quintrex on the north side open opposite the Hyperdome. With Yamaha, great prices, great service. I've got some great stuff over there. But anyway, let's have a look at this 450 Fishabout Pro. Now, all you people will Runabout. Most popular boats. You know, all your dads, everyone spent a lot of time in a Runabout. Why? Because they're practical, versatile, you can ski, you can fish, you can do everything. You know, what happened? Well, I suppose people started jigging and flicking lures and all the soft plastics, and we went to some side consoles. But I tell you, if you're a brim, you're a flathead man, if you like sitting back, if you want to go to Tangalooma, this is an awesome boat. So I tell you what, have a look, show them this new car that I bought. So this 200 series, it's actually a 2008. So how come it looks so good? Because it's the new model. Right, it's not a 100 series, it's a 200 series. Now have it back here, I won't show that boat again. That's Chris's, the workshop manager. Well, I bought it for him because he's awesome. Right, have a look at this, new model. What's new about it? Look at these smooth sides. Look at that flared bow just squirting it out. And I can tell you, just like that car's 12 years old and looks fantastic, this boat in 12 years will still look like a new model. Look at the flared, look at that blade hull. Look how sharp it is. It just slices in, rolls that water off, just cushions it on, confused water as it's going along, squirts it out dry. Last week we did one of the top enders. Awesome little 430 pocket rocket for going off. Well, these Fishabout Pros have got the same hull as our top enders, which are famous for being offshore boats. So you can be guaranteed they're going to ride fantastic. Now look at the trailer, quick Dan, because they want to see us and there's a storm coming, been waiting for a storm. 1100 kilo aluminium tailwater trailer, Quintrex trailer. Look at it, it really is a thing of beauty. Cheap, 1100. Now why do I say that? Because at $749 you need to get brakes. And I was having a look on the web, and my God, there's a lot of 450 boats that are on a 749 trailer, a non-brake trailer. You could go, oh, that's great. No, that's because they're half the boat. You get half, they're three quarters, they're 99% of the money, and you get half the boat. That's why you buy Quintrex with the Yamaha. Let's come down and have a look. They're awesome to get to the anchor. We'll look at that as we come in. Beautiful looking boat. Go back and show it with the mags and, you know, and the lines, because this boat is beautiful. You know, come back here now, Dan. Come on, don't take too much time, Dan. He's always mucking around. Put a 60 on it. Now, the people that watch the little 430 top ender had a 60 as well. We're sitting forward. You watch how this little beauty goes. So have a look at a couple of things here. Glove box. You know, you might put your phone in there. I'd put a couple of ham and pickles. I could eat 4. I could have a couple now. Look at this. Drink holders. Put a couple of lemonades in there. We put a USB down here for your phone. We've got a little Lawrence Hook 5, Yamaha digital gauges. They're 703, right? Look at this step. You know, as you're getting on a lot of runabouts, you want to get out, you want to put the anchor and lean forward. Don't show me ass, because last week you were showing me undies, Dan. I think you did that on purpose. Rotary molded. Now, Dan, get up there and see the size of that anchor hatch. Look at that, good bow rider. Look how the rails are, so the rope will just fall into there. And this fully welded top decks are awesome. Walk through windscreen, that's all just quality. Look at it. This is why you buy a tailwater. Geez, they make a lot of other boats look crap. Now look here, good steering wheel, good position. You know, we're up the front, step to get up, step so your feet. Right, look back here. Couple of seat positions. Now, it was interesting. I was watching a Club Marine review on a Fishabout, and what they said is you can move the seat forward and it's for your kids. No, it's not. So you move it forward and you can fish back. But anyway, I don't know what it is. Got a couple of lights, beautiful feet, beautiful seats. We put aluminium, we put stainless steel, high quality stainless steel rod holders. Fuel filter back there, show that with a battery isolation switch. You know, there's lots of options you can get on this boat. It's 4.65 long, it's 2.1 beam, it's made out of 3mm high tensile special aluminium that tempers. right? You can get a bait board, you can get a ski pole. Bloody versatile, clears put in. You don't need anything more than we put on it. Let's go on the water and see how it rolls. Here we are, 450 Fishabout Pro, brand new model with an F60. We're out in Moreton Bay. Michael's nearly pooed his pants. It's like a scene out of Gilligan's Island out here. It is blowing a gale. There's white caps. So why? Because people tell me, don't show me when it's flat. Don't take me on a test in a river. You'll be surprised how many dealers do that to you. Take it out and show us what this boat does. 450 Fishabout Pro. By far the best runabout 450 pressed alloy ever made. Let's have a look and I'll show you what it does. I'll just hop back through that beautiful window. Split window, you can walk to the front. All right, here we go. I've got a good rail here to hold on. I'm off. It gets on the plane in about 2.5 seconds. It's actually, look at that. Just follow that, Dan, because that's just not what normal 450s. 3 blokes, you know, same guys as last week, out and it's off, and it's soft, and it's spitting it out. And you know, these waves, this isn't where you wouldn't take your grandma. Well, you take my grandma because she's gutsy, you know. She's willing to have a go. She realises that life's coming to an end. So who cares? Give it a go, Aaron, she says. I say, no way, you're not coming, Granny. Now, let's have a look at this. We're going out. I'm scooting along. Now, probably if Granny was with me, I wouldn't be going this fast, but it's soft and it's smooth because of that Quintrex hull and that flared bow. You know, go out in one of your mates' runabouts and see how these go compared to a Quintrex. These are fantastic in terrible conditions. The drone won't last long. I've got this rail, so I just set it, get on top, you have to commit, and off. You know, and like I said it before, the Fishabouts are famous because they've got the same hull as a top ender. And by God, we've sold a lot of top enders. I go out fishing out of the Cape and you'll see top enders everywhere. You go up north, gee, if you go to Darwin, there's almost nothing else. And they make a territory legend. They just get a top ender and put the seats back. Now have a look at this thing, just chopping over. It is ugly out here. You know, the only time you'd be like this if you went out, you didn't check the weather, or your mate checked the weather, and you just said, I'll go with you anyway, you know, and you get out there and you think, here we go. You know, who's going to be Ginger? Who's going to be Mary Ann? You know, I'm always keen on Ginger, to tell the truth. I'll probably have to be Gilligan. I don't think he had any luck anyway. But anyway, let's have a look at this. Maybe I'll be the professor. Now check this out. We'll go around. It's blowing a gale. It's messing my hair up. I don't like it. Dan still hasn't got wet. I've had a couple of sprays and I'm driving across Chop. Is that drone showing us, Dan? Have a look at this. And for all you people, why don't you go out when it's rough in a little Quinny? Well, cop this, you know? Come out with me. And it's not scary, it's smooth, it's flat, and it's pumping it out. You know, when the wind goes, and you'll see, I've copped a couple in the face because you can't not. But let's turn around. Now come back, follow and see, you know? You've gone out with Grandma, she's told you to keep going, and you've pulled the pin and you're gonna run for home. Has that drone got us? Because this is where these Quinnies are fantastic. No breaching, just straight through it. I just saw a flying fish there. I think it was a flying fish. Awesome boats. You know, you just get confidence when you got a Quintrex. Quintrex and a Yamaha. My God, you know, them Yamaha things, hard people to deal with. You know, can't understand a word they say. That's a joke. That's a joke. I love the Japanese. I've been over to Japan a few times. But awesome people. Look at that drone. Are you doing that on purpose, Dan? I thought we were about to lose another drone. It come down, nearly hit the water. Have a look at this. Have a look what I'm doing with this little boat. I'm sitting down, and apart from the wind and when I turn stupid, it's pumping it out and it's dry. You know, what this does is, it's idiot proof. It's idiot proof. You just sell this, you buy this, you jump in it and you go off fishing. Now, you can ski, you can put a ski pole, you can put a bait board in it. Comes with a little sounder. We sell full packages, you know. Brisbane Yamaha, they're just awesome. That's why we're by far the biggest. Now we've got Brisbane Quintrex down on the south side, and that's going unreal. You know, how many boats will I'm going to sell? Well, I can tell you now, I already sell more than anyone has. Everyone's happy. I've got the best YouTubes, I've got the best Facebook ratings. Why? Because we've got volume. I deal with the biggest, and you get the best buying power, quality, great staff. You know, just everything. Oh, I'm very proud of how it's developed, and it's not me, it's all my group of people. You know, all the staff, all the team at Brisbane Yamaha and Brisbane Quintrex, they're enthusiastic. Look at this, I've come back into the estuary. I do a quick turn. Michael's in the back. How are you going, Michael? I'm fine. Michael's fine. He just shouted out, fine, I want to go home. But he's not. And look at this, cutting it out. White caps, you still got to stand. Look at that. That's an awesome boat. I tell you, I haven't been in a Fishabout for a little while. It's a really easy boat to use. And the ergonomics sitting here, I can see why, you know, it's got this good rail. It's got a good console that I can, the steering wheel. You know, you can put some clears on it. We got an in-house trim shop. There's a couple of blokes over here, so I've come into the Caboolture River. A couple of blokes over here, a couple of kids fishing. School holidays, so they're not whack. Oh, there's lightning everywhere here, the drone's going. How's that thing look, Dan? Does, with the 60, did a bit over 50 kilometres, and that's with 300 kilos of weight, right? There's 3 blokes here, but you can probably get 6. You know, what's it rated to? What's this thing rated to? How many people? 5 people. 5 people and 400 kilo, you know? And it is getting along beautifully. It's rated to a 75. And you know, this is just hands off. You can see, it's just beautiful Quintrex boating. And this is why I am a Quintrex dealer, because the boats are perfect. You know, I've been in every boat you've ever thought of. And gee, these Quintrexes, I can promise you, I've done the hard work, because if I want to sell them, and when I sell boats, you know, I'm talking there's $10 million worth of stock at Brisbane Yamaha alone. So I'm not going to buy shies and hours and boats. You know, you come down, you talk to one of the salesmen, you talk to one of their, you know, I don't know, 15 mechanics I've got, trim shop. It's all just easy. Everything is about your holidays, your time, making it easy, getting on the water. And I can tell you, spend some time with your kids on the water. You know, what I say is you take your kids to Fiji and they come back animals. You take them fishing and they come back human beings. The boat has handled perfectly. 3 people in a terrible day, you'd never go. If you're thinking about buying something for the family, 5 people, if you're thinking about a Fishabout, if you're thinking about any Quintrex, call the team at Brisbane Yamaha or Brisbane Quintrex, 3888 1727. Go online and have a look. We'll take you on the water. We'll make it easy. We'll do finance and insurance, you know. I come back from China, I've got a bit of a cough. But anyway, now, see you on the water. Have a look at these. I'll see you next week with another YouTube. Bye for now.